So for anyone out there right now that's feeling really down, they're not liking the way things are looking in their economy, they're not liking their 9 to 5, they're not feeling good about the future projection of their life. Let me ask you a question. At what time are you finally going to wake up and recognize the path that you're on is not going to help you? Because the path that you're on is a safe path. Working a 9 to 5, everything is safe, and you're doing nothing that's challenging you to become better. I hear people time and time again, and I was the same way. Things will get better in the future. Okay? Things will get better in the future. But you're doing nothing in the current times to make your future any better. So how are you expecting the outcome to be different the next day if you haven't done anything today? Right? That's the problem that people fail with all the time. And I was one of them as well. So I'm not trying to beat no one up. I'm just trying to give some wisdom. Just give a conversation to people out there where I can hopefully help some people out. Okay? Because the time to start is now. The time to start whatever it is you want to do is now. Okay? The problem is people have no time. But you need to understand this. Never forget this. The 10 years that you put into whatever hustle you're doing, or the 10 years you put yourself into trying to build financial freedom, trying to build wealth, trying to start that business, whatever, doing YouTube videos, whatever it is, right? That 10-year sacrifice could be that 1 year where your life changes completely, right? Where your life just changes completely because you put all that hard work, all that commitment in trying to reach that goal for whatever goal it is. Ain't that worth it? Right? Isn't it amazing when things finally go your way? It felt like the past 10 years, the things that you put into that goal you're trying to achieve, it felt like it was nothing because the reward in the end is tremendous. But so many people think that things are going to get better in the end when they're doing nothing today. And that's really, 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 really sad because at that point, you're just hoping for things to work out. You're just hoping and praying that things would get better, but you're doing nothing today, right? You're putting all this hope and you're praying for, man, I wish next year things would be great. And I'm not really religious, but if the things put in your way for you to take advantage of now to make your future better, but you overlook it because all you're looking at is this in the future. And you're thinking this out of nowhere, things are just going to work out because other people are going to be able to come and save you. Well, I got news for you. There's no managers that come save you. There's no company that's going to save you. There's no friend that's going to save you. No one is going to save you, but only you, right? Once you recognize it's you versus you, and your biggest opponent was the previous self, the previous day you, and you just try to become better than the previous day, then you'll be on to achieve greatness. Then you'll be able to achieve whatever the hell it is you want to achieve in life. And that's just the beautiful simplicity of life, but people just overlook it because it seems too simple. Right? Think about it this way. People say, oh, saving for retirement, I'm so behind. What is $100 going to do? $100 doesn't do a lot. $100 a month of investing will do so much, and you have no idea how much compounding actually, how great the economy could be and the stock market could be, where all of a sudden that 100 could turn to a couple of thousand, right? If you keep on investing, get you to a millionaire status simply by just investing. And now you got the right opportunity by investing and you build that muscle. But time and time we see people, once again, they do not start today. And they just need to wake up. Things are not going to get better on their own, right? It's just not going to get better on their own. You need to wake up and make that change. Listen, I woke up and I recognize in my life, I got to make some changes, right? I got to make some changes if I want to achieve financial freedom by a certain age. Right? I need to make some changes if I want to be in the best physical health. If I want to be the best mental health. Anything that I wanted in my life that I felt like is achievable, I got to achieve it because listen, this life we live in is a small little time. It's a small little time we have in this world. And you're glimpsing this world, and that's just a beautiful thing. You could take a glimpse of everything that's out there. And then there's things that you want, right? Like to be financially free, to get your time back and not just rely on 9 to 5, then you got to put the work in and try to take advantage of those things that you want to reach one day. You want to travel the world. You want to buy a house. You want to get a six-pack. I don't care what it is, right? But you got to just say, F it. I want to try it once in my life. Once in my life, I want to see what it's like to be a millionaire. Once in my life, I want to see what it feels like to not have to wake up every morning feeling like, with a hangover or a headache or feeling tired or hitting the snooze button 10 times. Once in my life, I don't want to be that grumpy person. Once in my life, I want to be actually happy, right? Just be happy and be content with the things that I have. But I got news for everyone out there who's watching that video. It's not going to change unless you start now. So my question to you is, why are you not starting now? Wake up, get on the grind, start whatever it is you want to start, because you never know what will happen as soon as you start. You will never know. But there's one thing you will know for sure, that there's a possibility of it happening if you start it. But if you don't start anything at all, and you don't wake up, there's a 100% possibility you will never get there.